Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm going to be doing a tutorial here which might be pointless at this time since Ultra Street Fighter 4 has red focus attack. But here is an ultra combo that it's very hard to do, but it is kind of fun as well, and it's rewarding, but it may not be that rewarding to try online. Anyway, so what am I talking about? It's Flashkick FADC Ultra 2 for Guile. First thing you're going to want to do with learning this is set up your training dummy, whatever, auto block, doesn't really matter. All your normal stuff, stun off. But what I like to do now is do memory mode, and what I'll do is, because you want to practice on one side for now till you learn this, because it's hard to do, I start in this corner, and because as you're doing the combo, when you mess it up, you're going to end up on the opposite side really quickly. So like if I'm over here, I do memory from the corner, and I go over here, right? Then I just do reload, and I'm back in the corner again. So that's all I did. So the ways to tackle this step by step. First off, you have to understand. I guess I'll break it into steps. Then we'll worry about putting it all together later. So you got flash kick. Here's the thing: Ultra 2 command, right, is back, forward, forward. So you have to hold. You have to have the back charged the whole time you're doing this combo, or at least from the flash kick on. You have to hold back to keep the charge. And so let's go ahead and FADC. But so what we're going to have to do here is you're going to have down back, up back, flash kick FADC. And what you do from there, how you hold the back, is up to you. Sometimes I'll hold up back after the FADC, or I'll just do a quick buffer of up down like this. So you want to practice that on its own to get used to it. Just do that, but I'm holding down and FADC. So okay. Oh, I did that wrong. Anyway, we'll fix that later. So that's after the flash kick. That's very important that you hold the FADC a little bit longer than you normally would. You can't do this like Ryu and dash immediately after, because you'll end up underneath the character and you'll lose your back charge, and you'll actually end up on the other side like this. See that? So that's why you have to hold it a little bit longer to keep the character in front of you, keep your charge, and land the ultra. So from there, so usually what I like to do is you can do straight from flash kick, and it doesn't matter what strength you use. Obviously you want to use a heavy kick version for the most damage. The juggle state still seems to be the same. I do tend to want to do double jabs, crashing jabs into medium into it. There's something about a slow combo leading into something fast that helps my mind prepare for doing the combo, as opposed to just going like, alright, and then it's like, oh, and then you're trying to do the combo real quick. I didn't mean to do that, but something about the slow combo, what gives you time to think about finishing the combo with the ultra. It's just something that I've always practiced. It's like hit confirming or whatever. So what we're going to want to do is go ahead and practice the first part. You don't want to do each part too long. You want to try to do all in one shot, because as soon as you do a couple, like 5 times, and you miss, you're going to know why you're not landing it, and you can just make adjustments. Okay. Okay. So you don't have to do this combo. You can do straight from a flash kick. But I just did that part where I'm actually doing the combo FADC. You do have to hold it. That's why I recommend trying the combo, because the timing of the hold, you don't want to practice too long without doing the combo, because you might not be doing it right. So from there, right, we're ending that with either down back, we're doing the FADC, or up back, doesn't really matter. You want to practice the dash forward. Here's how I do the dash forward. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so from the FADC, right? So you did the flash kick, FADC, whether you're holding up or down, doesn't matter. From there, after you've held focus attack down what you think is long enough, you're gonna let go, let this go to neutral. Tap with your thumb, or depending on what direction you're doing, tap forward once, let it go to neutral, and then from there you're tapping forward, grabbing, back, forward. Now the reason why you have to do that is because when you dash from a focus attack, you have to, especially if you're already holding back, you need clean inputs of forward, 1, 2. And we can practice that on its own too to make sure we're doing it right. 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Because if you grab the fight stick from the FADC and you go 1, and you try to put it to neutral and back, especially when you're doing fast, chances are you're probably going to hit back. And if you get 2 inputs anywhere into the combo while you're doing this, you're going to get a backdash, which is going to ruin everything, which is probably going to happen to me, as it's really hard to go neutral, forward, back, forward fast anyway without actually touching the stick and making it go back, or even like if the stick waggles back. So basically you're trying to prevent that from happening, and usually it's let go, 1, 2, back, forward. Let go, 1, 2, back, forward, like that. Okay, so that's basically the premise on trying to get that clean input. Let's put this back here. Now, so practicing that from here, right? So this is the down focus attack, forward. There's my dash. And there's my back input, and there's my forward input, and I'm hitting all 3 punch buttons twice to help me out like this. Like something similar to that. So that's what we're trying to accomplish. So let's try it out. Okay, so there, it looks like I had inputs right, but here's where I went wrong on my first try. Everything is good. This is the first back kick. Now I'm coming back to down back, still holding this back charge, you see, it's all right arrows, still holding my ultra charge, focus attack. That's not very important here, the back, I don't think that's what affected it. But here's forward, is a dash forward, so that was great. But here's where I messed up. You see there's down, forward, punch. I need to have a back input in order for the ultra to come out. That's where I messed up. That's the one way to mess it up. The other way is to get the back dash, and I'll show you how that happens. Whoop. Oh, actually you can do it from there. Well, essentially what's happening is from here, if you do FADC from here, crouching back, there. When you do it fast, because that's how fast you're going to do it, right? Down, back. I'm doing forward, back, forward, and I'm getting a backdash. So when you're getting a backdash, that's exactly what's happening, which is why you want to try to get it to neutral. Now let me readjust here. Is that late? If you get that, even if you miss, that's good news. That means you're doing it properly, which means you probably held FADC just a little bit too long. But it's a fine line between missing and connecting. Let's get back in the corner. I got a neutral in that. Would that still have worked? Yeah, it still would have worked. I ended up doing the input late for medium punch. I got a standing medium punch, but that's fine. That should be it. No? Alright, so getting closer. Reload. I'm doing it too fast. Not holding it long enough. This is why I like this reload feature. No back input. Try a couple. Like I said, this is really hard for me to do, but when I'm doing it, like I don't feel like I'm doing it right, so I know I'm gonna miss before I do it. Like that felt great. I know that's gonna land. When your inputs are smooth, you just know it's gonna work. Let's take a look at my inputs. So here's what do we got here? So here's the flash kick. As you can tell, all right arrow. So here's my charge. Just breaking it down so it makes sense. There's the FADC while I'm holding down back. That you're always gonna get it down most likely by going from back to neutral. Dash dash, clean inputs, nothing in between, so no backdash happen. Then my back. This is all considered back to forward last input into ultra. Super clean. I knew right away once I did all this, I felt it. I can hear the clicks. I knew it was gonna land at ultra, and it's just a matter of getting that feeling a lot, so you can just muscle memory it. Get some weird stuff going on my TV behind me. So let's try it again. Dude, that didn't feel good. Alright. Yeah. That felt pretty good too. I know that wasn't the cleanest input, I could tell, but I did manage to still get it off. There's my charge, forward. This is where it didn't feel very clean for me. It's just this last part here. I'm actually very surprised I didn't get a backdash. This right here was just not clean at all. Matter of fact, that must have been... I don't even know how I even got that with those inputs. Or those inputs, I mean. So, one last try. Look at that. Feels good. So that's just, so I spent a lot of time on this video, but just for an example, like I don't play Guile. I'm not a Guile player. I managed to figure this out again, and like I did this yesterday, I was actually better at it yesterday than I was today. But if I practice this every day, you know, obviously some people have been using Guile for 3 years plus. It's why they can do this is because they can practice this, you know, half-hour a day. It's not even that practical, but if you're able to land it once, it might save you on a combo if you don't have enough meter to do red focus. And if you were still playing Arcade Edition, you probably would have relied on it a little bit more than you do now. So, whew, that was harder than I wanted it to be. But hopefully that tutorial was informative enough for you to maybe try this combo. Like I said, you might not need to. Or you might just want to do it for fun. Like, I'm really learning this for fun. Am I going to use Guile? No, probably not. But that's basically it. So hopefully you liked the video. If you did, thumbs up. And more or less, give me a comment. I prefer comments over thumbs up. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.